Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another episode here on Richlands, Ohio. So we are getting some mowing done today. We had Don out helping us this morning. He's actually still helping us, but he was baling straw this morning. We ended up getting this field baled and picked up and everything same day actually, after we got done finishing up the oat harvest. But we saved that other big field and Don baled it up for us, so we're gonna have to go load those up here at some point. We have been mowing all morning, pretty much since 8 a.m. It's been a while, but this is our last field. We have the field behind the house and two small field, well, there's like a very small field and then a decent sized one just across the road here from us, and then we have this one. So got a pretty good amount of grass fields that we mow. I don't know if we're going to need all of it. We are going to wrap some of these bales, so we will be wet baling some of this, and that is actually what Don is working on right now. He's raking the grass behind the house in that pasture, and we will wrap those bales. We'll wet bale those. So this, I think, will end up being hay, and then I don't know what we're going to do with the field across the road yet. We'll see where we're at with hay and bales and stuff, but I think we are going to have quite the excess of bales here for what we have for cows for now. So maybe we'll need to get a few more cows, but fall and winter is upon us, so it's kind of one of those things where, do we really need it? Not so sure. Like, maybe we want to wait until next year, but at the same time, if we start now, we'll get ahead of it. It's just, the barn that we have there behind the house isn't very big, so we wouldn't have much space or much of a place for those cows to come in during the winter, is all. If we got extra cows. So those are kind of my thoughts on that. We'll probably end up waiting. It just doesn't make sense right now, but unless we can afford to put up a barn quick, which I doubt we'll want to do, because we do have a big bin project coming up. So yeah, I mean, it's mowing, you know, so looks like Don might be having some issues, but maybe not. He's got it figured out. I don't know, but so we have a lime spreader that we're going to be renting from the co-op to get some lime spread on our fields that we just cut. Fertilizer, or not fertilizer, of oats. Do the outside passes here now. Try not to hit our upper bottom wagons. There we go. But yeah, we got to get lime spread on these oat fields so then we can start working on disking them. Might check the soil a little bit and see if we are going to need to rip it, but I'm not sure if we will. I think I'd rather disc them for now. And then I want to get the co-op out here to spray our corn with a last pass of fertilizer if we can. A little bit of fungicide on that corn would be good for it before we move into October and start harvesting it. And the beans, they are what they are. Nope, not much maintenance needed on those beans, so it's a little bit of an update of what's going on the farm right now. I think we're just gonna keep on cutting and check back in with you guys probably when we're doing some bale loading of straw bales. So we'll catch you then. We're working on getting these bales loaded up and off the field. Got a lot of bales, a lot of straw bales. A lot more than I thought we would, but I feel like this field is a little bit bigger than I originally thought too. I mean, it is and it isn't. It's not huge, but it's, I guess, the amount of bales just seems like a lot. And maybe that's because we're manually loading, but also I'm actually really enjoying the manually loading process. It's been a while since we've done this. Really done some good old quality manual load. I do enjoy it. It is nice. So it says we gotta take care of our animals, but that is... There's like a horse that is on the map that like we just own automatically for some reason. I feel like that was the thing with the original version too. But we don't actually like own it or anything. So every hour it pops up with that message in the top right that we need to take care of our animals. So don't worry, we're not neglecting our steers or anything. They're perfectly happy. Plenty of food for those guys. These bales, I think we're going to end up selling up to the livestock yard. There we go. Just the concentration silence there for a second. Yeah, we're going to be selling the rest of these bales off because we don't need this many straw bales. I honestly don't even think that we really need straw. The cows, I was messing with it and I don't think the cows have a straw trigger. So, because I don't think they produce manure, at least in the spot where we, like at the farm that we're on. If anybody knows different, let me know. I've been experimenting with spots to put a bale. I've also experimented with straw blowers and all that too, and I haven't been able to find anything, so it would definitely be good to know if there is a spot. 'Cause, I mean, I wouldn't hate getting some manure. Always enjoy a little manure spreading. We're gonna have to readjust this one, put it on the other spike. So the old 8110 has kind of been repurposed, right, into a chorin tractor from what it was for us over on Alma. We did bring this one over with us, but we added a loader bracket and bought a loader, and she's rolling. Still got the bale controls and all that in here because we are going to still be, we do run this on the baler. Probably a little bit of an overkill for the baler, but that's alright. Gets the job done. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to head up to the livestock barn and sell off these straw bales. I think this is where they want us to haul them to. Here to the co-op. Yep, looks like it. Thought we'd be bringing them down to the actual livestock barn, but I think, or they said they wanted them up here, so this is where they kind of operate out of their bale sales and stuff. Let's see if it takes it. There we go. Kind of cool that you have to actually back in. I like that little detail. Nice. About a little over 9 grand, maybe 10 grand in all. Very, very similar to what we were getting in Alma for our bales, so that's good to know. So we probably have one more load, maybe 1.5 left on the field that we'll get done. And then I think we're probably going to call it a day. And then September 2, we'll be getting some, or we'll be renting a spreader. Again, we're hoping to get the co-op out to spray some fungicide on this corn. Just one last pass of fertilizer and such before we hit harvest with it next month. So I think that is going to be it for us in this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the YouTube channel members for all your support. You guys are fantastic. We will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.